Hi everybody, I'm Jenny Chen. Next to me we have Lester Young, Andrew Wong, and Daniel Xu. We're here to explain to you the basics of points and motions in MUN.
Alright, I have some good news and bad news depending on your perspective. You all should know at least 8 motions, and these are fairly crucial. The good news is that you only have 4 more points to go, but we still have to get there, right? So I'll just go ahead and let Andrew and the other people guide you along the way.
Hi, I'm going to list out and explain the specific points and motions that you guys absolutely have to know. Don't worry, although some terms may seem unfamiliar, they're actually much catchier than you would think. Here it goes. The 4 main points include point of order, point of personal privilege, point of parliamentary inquiry, and points of information.
And here's the list of important motions. Motion for moderate caucus, motion for moderate caucus, motion to introduce DER, motion for the closure of debate, motion to move into voting procedure, motion to table a resolution, motion for suspension of meeting, and motion for the adjournment of meeting.
Alright, so first of all, points and motions are both actions made by delegates. The main difference between the two is that points are actions made for personal reasons, while motions are made for directing the flow of the conference. With that in mind, let's introduce the points. Point of order is a request when you raise to the chair when you feel that a delegate has made an error regarding of the procedures. You can interrupt a speech with this point, but never the chair. If you feel that the chair has made an error, please use no passing. You're trying to make friends and gain support in MUN, so not enemies. If you really want enemies that much, go somewhere else.
For point of personal privilege, you use it to let the chair know any physical discomfort you are experiencing, so that the chair can help you with the solution. This one should not interrupt the flow of the conference unless it is an emergency. If you need to use the restroom, you don't need the whole conference to know. For most conferences, you just have to give your name badge to the pages before leaving the venue, but be sure to pick them up when you return.
And we also have point of parliamentary inquiry, which is obviously raised when you have any questions regarding the committee or anything else related to the committee.
Alright, lastly we have the point of information. You raise it only when a delegate opens themselves up to this point, and then use this opportunity to ask questions about the content the delegate spoke on. You ask questions to the delegate, and instead of just interrogating or embarrassing them, remember that you're attending a global committee and not an auction.
Alright, now let's move on to the motions.
Okay, the name of the motion is really just directly tells you what their purposes are, so don't get too frustrated with memorizing all of these names. But the motion to introduce moderate caucus is extremely crucial to our conference, since it steers the direction of the discussion towards a more specific topic. And when you raise this motion, you must specify the topic, each speaker time, and the total time of the caucus.
A similar motion is the motion for an unmoderated caucus. This motion allows everyone to leave their seats and freely discuss things for a limited amount of time. So, like the motion for a moderated caucus, you have to propose a topic and the total time, but it doesn't require a speaker's time.
The motion for introducing a DR is a pivotal moment for the Council. It introduces resolutions to the whole Council and opens up debate for draft resolutions. When this motion passes through a procedural vote, the main submitter must take the floor and read out the operative clauses. Then a point of information session may follow, and the chair sometimes will ask the main submitter to make a short speech for the draft resolution.
Motion to table the resolution is really used. When there's multiple topics in the committee, you may raise this motion to move one discussion of the topic from one topic to another. However, when there's only one topic, you may not use this motion.
The next 2 motions, which are called motion for the closure of debate and motion to move into voting procedure, they usually go together. For either amendments or draft resolutions, the debate on the amendment or DR must be closed first before the Council votes on the document. Motion for closure of debate requires a second and a 2/3 majority, while the motion to move into voting procedure requires a simple majority to pass.
The final 2 motions, which are suspension and adjournment of meeting, are similar but different. Suspension of meeting stops the discussion of debate for lunch, breaks, or when the conference day is drawing to a close. Adjournment of meeting, on the other hand, can only be raised after resolutions have been all passed for all topics discussed in the Council.
And that will be all, guys, for points and motions.
So you've reached the end, and we hope you've liked this video, and be sure to watch our next episode on the procedures of MUN. See you next time.